Hello my friends, welcome to Chris Cooks. Tonight we're making my delicious, world famous, because all my friends eat them for free, meatballs. So we're starting 1.5 pounds hamburger meat. They can also be done with turkey meat, but I don't recommend it, they're a little dry. So there goes 1 cup of breadcrumbs, 1 egg, 1/4 teaspoon, 1/4 spoon of garlic, of pepper, 1/4 spoon of oregano. Then you crumble it up like that in the middle of your hands to make sure it gets nice and small. 1/2 tablespoon of garlic, 1/2 tablespoon of onion, 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we're gonna add to all the fun mix 1 small onion. I consider this a small onion. Some people may think it's not a small onion. This is a small onion. We're gonna try to cut our onion as small as possible. So very, very small, a lot smaller than 1/2 inch. This. So that it really dissolves and disappears into your meatballs. If you want to add pepper, jalapeno peppers, any kind of peppers you like, that's up to you. So they should be about that size. And we continue to cut it. The smaller you can cut it, the better it will be. So it doesn't overpower anything. And it could be medallion, white onion, whatever your favorite onion is. I'm economical, so it's whatever onion I see on special that I always use. It's the best way to cook. Chopped up as small as I can get it with my big hands, and it just goes right in. We're also going to be using, just to give a little bit of color, make it pop, make it sexy, about 8 pieces of cilantro. If you don't have cilantro, you can use parsley, you can use whatever you want. You can use green onions, anything to add a little green. If you have nice bell peppers, you can use that. You just throw it in there. Okay, so we have this here, but the most important part is that you should have a large pan in low heat, and you can have 2 cups of any tomato sauce you want. Have that there because your meatballs are gonna go right in there. We don't want to waste our tomato sauce. So we're gonna make sure we rinse this out, shake it well, so that whatever that container is clear. Throw that in there, and we're gonna start with our meatballs. As you notice that we added already 1 cup of breadcrumbs, we added our whole onion, we added our pieces of cilantro, we added all our spices. Now we're just gonna mix it up. You can make your meatballs, and when mixing it up and mixing the egg in really, really well, you can make your meatballs as small or as big as you want to make them. Lately, I've been liking big meatballs. No rhyme or reason. It's just something I'm going through these days. When I teach you my Italian wedding recipe, you're going to see how small they can go. They become very small. But you see how every little piece that I'm going to make is going to have some onion in it, and it's going to be very soft and very delicious. Trust me, you're going to love this. So this is the size of your meatball that I'm making. They're very large. They're beautiful. They're large. They look like a meatball because they are about that size. So if you make a plate, you give people 3 meatballs, 2 meatballs, depending on the person you're feeding. We're gonna go right into our container here. Once all these meatballs are done and they're in this container, we're gonna cook them on medium heat for exactly half an hour. So once you're done with your 1.5 pounds of meatballs, your pot should look like this in a large pot, 2 cups of sauce. You're gonna cover this for exactly 30 minutes on medium heat, and it's gonna be absolutely delicious. Today, my meatballs are gonna be accompanied by some pasta. So I'm just gonna make regular spaghetti. You could use wheat spaghetti, you could use plain spaghetti. I'm using plain spaghetti that I'm gonna cook for 10 minutes, and my meatballs are gonna cook for exactly half an hour, and then I'm gonna accompany that with garlic bread. See you in a minute. After 30 minutes, your meatballs should look just like this. They're absolutely delicious. They're fully cooked. and we're ready to make our plate. So we just take a little handful of spaghetti. We take a couple of meatballs.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah. Couple of meatballs, a little bit of sauce. Then we're gonna go right here for garnish, and you're gonna put a little bit of onion on top. It is absolutely delicious. If somebody wants cheese, I usually use Parmesan cheese. Some people like mozzarella cheese. Whatever your favorite cheese is, you enjoy it. Have a wonderful night, and thank you for watching Chris Cooks.